let's talk about Nabers though, because if we're looking for a positive thing in this whole thing, it's the Nabers coming out party. That's probably the biggest positive we could do. I don't think he's coming out that way, Rob.
Yeah.
10 games. That's not 10 games. 10 receptions, 127 yards, and 1 touchdown. Now, let me get it out of the way right off the bat. He had the 1 drop on 4th down that would have extended the drive at the very last offensive drive the Giants had. That was a bad drop. I don't think I have to tell anybody it's a bad drop. I don't think I'd have to tell Nabers that was a bad drop. Like, Nabers was pissed at himself like you would not believe. So I'm not going to sit there and get concerned about that because you're going to have drops. That sucks, bad timing, but that's not his fault because we would not have been in a position to be in close to winning if it wasn't for him. So how am I going to blame him for having 1 bad drop when there's no way we would have even got close to winning without him? So
when he balled the whole game.
Yeah. So, but 10 yards, 10 reception, 127 yards, guys, that's a damn good game.
12.7 yards per catch.
Yeah, like that's a really good start. And I'm curious what Marvin Harrison did today. I didn't see what Junior did there. Or I think they haven't played yet, probably, right? Have they?
I don't think so.
I'm still trying to catch up on all the games that happened so far there.
We're playing now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I thought so. West Coast game there. So he's looking like he might have been the better of the two so far. Again, 2 games in. I'm not trying to call it a career at this point there. But yeah, that's definitely a really good start to the career for this kid here. And again, I want to be pissed at him for the catch. I really do because it was such a big drop in this game. But let's be honest, guys. If we had a kicker, that pass would never have gone to him. We would have thrown the kicker out there. He would have gone for 3.
Yep.
So it's not that he gets a pass, like a full-on pass, but it's like he was also in a position he shouldn't have been in.
Correct. I mean, we keep going back to that. Yeah.
Because I'm pissed
Nabers dropped the pass. Yeah. I'm saying Nabers dropped the pass. Then extended the play. We lost. Nabers dropped the ball. That's the last what we saw. If you would have scored an extra point after every one of those kicks, after every one of those touchdowns, you would have been up 3. You would have gone for field goal. You would have been up 6. Guess what? Washington couldn't do all game. They couldn't score touchdowns.
Nope.
They got field goals. And how they went? They scored a field goal.
Yeah.
So gameplay would have been different. Like, you could blame Nabers, but can you really?
Yeah, it's just absolutely insanity there. And again, it's just I've been back in Dable the whole time. I really have because I was really impressed with what he did. Obviously, year 1, year 2, I thought it was impressive that he didn't lose the locker room, considering how bad the team was playing. Because he didn't, guys. If you thought he lost the locker room, you weren't watching the game. Sorry, because they were busting their hump towards the end of the year for nothing for him.
Yeah.
Look no further than the Eagles game. Then you go into this season now, and you're like, okay, well, he seems to have lightened up a little bit. I don't mean he's physically, because obviously he's lost a ton of weight, but he's also lightened up mentally, and you see him yelling less. He's kind of changed a little bit. And, I didn't want to judge his offense and his play calling abilities based on how bad Daniel Jones looked last week. But listen, that's on Dable and Shane together right now that we didn't have a kicker this game. It's absolutely insanity. Absolutely insane.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please,